Hoi. I spent most of my time at university blissfully unaware of the outside world. I lived at home, I had a great tutoring job for 6 years, I really enjoyed studying English language and translation, and then all of a sudden I decided to move to London. I've been applying for jobs for the last couple of months, which launches me into an identity crisis every couple of hours. Throughout this whole process, I have discovered some things that I would like to tell myself from the past, which would have made my present life a whole lot easier. So here's some career advice to my past self. And who knows, it might be useful for you as well. Dear past self, remember when you were 15 and you got this cleaning job at a retirement home, and then for every summer you continue to do the same job? How about instead of that you get a freaking job at a shop or a restaurant, even if it was just for a couple of months, because some retail experience would really come in handy right now. And then while you were at university, it would have been great if you had an office job for about a year. I've always been working and volunteering in teaching environments, and I never really considered the fact that my future job might be at an office. Also, you know when you had 5 years of French and 4 years of German in high school? Maybe you should pay a little bit more attention, because apparently being fluent in 2 languages isn't enough these days. Also, do you remember the time when you wanted to learn how to use Photoshop? How about you actually try and do that? Because that would be great. And then that one time when you got invited to a publishing company because they read about you in the newspaper, and they asked if you would be willing to read unpublished manuscripts and write reports about them, and you would get paid for that. Don't waste that opportunity, you were so dumb. Yes, I know you were just starting your master's, but you weren't going to write your thesis until the next year anyway. And yes, you already had a part-time job, but you could have made the time. Wasting that opportunity is probably one of my biggest regrets ever. Fortunately, my past self also did some good things. You accepted the opportunity to interview an American author even though you'd never done anything like that before. You spent 6 years tutoring high school students and volunteering at a children's club where you learned things about teamwork, event planning, teaching, public speaking, and so much more. Thanks past self for starting to make videos in 2008 and eventually also starting to make book reviews. Thanks for keeping that going for 4 years. Thanks for entering in YouTube Next Up because you thought, why not? It's the reason that I could afford to move to London. Thanks for being so open to meeting up with random people from the internet, which has provided you with so many opportunities. And I guess we'll see what the future brings. P.S. If you have a job opening for someone in London and has anything to do with social media, publishing, or translation, I am available. I'll talk to you guys later. Doei!
Hello, me cool.